Hello, hello, I am Bean and welcome back to episode 10 of our Collector's World. And we did it, we got to episode 10. What you saw just then was a little bit of enchanting that I done sort of off camera-ish. Let's go through what we got. It's not like godly gear, but it's a really good start, and that death we had earlier on in this series put us back quite a way, so I'm glad that we're back to where we were. So we got a silk touch pickaxe and got some mending on there as well, so that's a pretty good pickaxe. Boots you've seen before. I think trousers and body, they're both new. Because we're going to be hopefully fighting the Ender Dragon this episode, I thought we better gear up a little bit. Helmet you've seen before, that's all good. Axe, going to be needing that today, so that's quite good. Looting free, mending, diamond sword. Now I've got this diamond hoe because along with the axe we're going to be needing this today. So if people didn't realise, what was that? People didn't realise hoe is now a tool that's very good for destroying certain types of blocks. Before, a hoe was pretty much just reserved to make farmland, plough farmland. But now it's really good at breaking some blocks. So we're down here on our lowest level because I've got two sort of big things that I really want to do today. One of them is a build that hopefully I can sort of pay some homage to my subscribers. And the second thing is the Ender Dragon. So the Ender Dragon we'll do towards the end of the video, I think. But what we need to do now is I need a block. And I need quite a lot of a block. What we got here. So Crimson Fungus. Let's plot that down there, shall we? And let's get a bit of bone meal. And let's grow one of these. So this is why we've got the axe. I thought if I'm going to be chopping down a lot of wood today, then I'm going to want a good axe. And so we've got an axe. And it's well overdue. So this is the blocking question that we're after today. And notice that if I punch it and break it, then it will destroy, I think, just as quick as if I use an axe. That's because a hoe, and that's got really dark, and that's because the tool of choice for all the warp stuff and the crimson tree related stuff is a hoe. So I think it'd be nice if we can get a hoe. We're going to need some of these as well. And yes, we could just go to the nether. Our spawn is in the Crimson Forest. But I think it would be nice to set up kind of like a nice little area to manually farm these in the peacefulness of our own base. So let me chop down this tree and let me plan out where we're going to put this farm, and we'll be back. I have a plan. We've built this little area here, little crafting area, needs decorating, but it looks over the lava pit, has a platform out to the elevator, and below us we have our area to grow. So I wanted to pick out a place that was had access to a platform higher. So let's see how we can do this. So I looked on the wiki, a 9x9 is the maximum growing area that a warp fungus can be. That seems a bit big. I feel that might be wrong, but yeah. So if you bone meal the ground, then you get a lot of different things. One of which is this, and you can do that. So the idea now is that I build a nice staircase up here. But we have a ledge to start from the top. So if we just cut away, and this is again what I was saying, like the hoe coming in handy. And we can just start getting resources like this, which is pretty nice. Some glow shrooms, which is ideal. I think for our project today, we're going to need quite a lot of glow shrooms. It's a pretty big build, I imagine. Like, it's not something that I've pre-built, but I want it to be big. So we're going to have to get quite a few resources off camera. But I think I'm going to grind away at this. Oh, hold on. Before I move on, we've got another patch here, and that will be for the warped fungus area. So that's why the platform extends. We're going to decorate this all, and these materials aren't even final, but I'm going to carry on grinding away, collecting some resources, and I'll get back to you guys when we're in a good place. No. Something bad just happened. I've recorded like a bunch of stuff, and the video was corrupt, which is great. So let's go through what I've done. I made good progress, but I'll show you some stuff. So the first thing is we sort of, I think last I left off, I was here. And I've sort of continued this staircase down here to allow us to get up and down really easily. Made a bit of storage, so got some bits and bobs here. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. So I was on about making a hoe, and I did that, and I enchanted it, and I got lucky. I got efficiency 4 and breaking 3. So that's a pretty good hoe. I think really all we can get on there is mending. If we wanted a silk touch one, we could get that. If we wanted a fortune one, fortune one, then we can get that. But I just wanted to show you this area. But let's go back up to the second floor, because I have been working on, which is what my recording was. I have been working on this build. So this is what I've got so far, and it doesn't look like much at the moment, but we've got a lot more to do. But I thought I'd bring you back in just to show you this. So this is just like a stand for what we're going to build next. We've got a nice little pathway up, and this copper should all oxidize and be a really cool color. So I think I haven't told you what I'm going to build yet. So we'll go through that together now quickly. What I'm basically building is what I'm calling the heart of the mountain. And it's sort of a bit of a homage to the subscribers being like the heart of the channel. So I think it lines up really well. Let's just do a bit of this. Probably quite dark down here, but we'll live with that because the next thing that we build won't be dark. So there's going to be a few more surprises to it. I'm lacking a lot of detail, but I brought up a bunch of materials, some of which you saw. So got a lot of glass, all that sand we gathered in the desert. I got a lot of red dye from a rose bush and made some red glass. We got some neverwart blocks. We got some fire coral blocks, which is what you saw me in the ocean collecting. A bunch of shroom light, some glowstone, bit of red wool. Don't think I'm going to use that though. Some concrete powder, and some granite. So possibly we'll use that. Not sure. yeah, that's pretty much what we got. So I had all this rock in here, so yeah. So I think let's start building this sort of heart of the mountain. And what it's going to be, it's going to be a bit like a jewel. So I think what I'm going to do first is start off with some darker colors and yeah, then sort of transition as we go. I might actually start with a fire coral red. I might actually do it the other way around. Start off with some lighter colours. That might be quite cool. So the idea is we are going to sort of... how am I going to do this? Let's go something like this. This would be the bottom block, I think. So I'm going to encase this jewel in a bunch of glass and then have some reddier colours in the middle, and it should look really, really nice. I'm just going to build this by hand, so it looks like it's going to be symmetrical, but I'm not going to try and make it symmetrical. I'm going to sort of just do it by eye, I think. And if it ends up being symmetrical, then so be it. But it won't be symmetrical. Okay, so I'm going to start putting some blocks about and encase it in some glass. And I think the glass will bring it all together, basically. So I'm going to add various shroom lights to it as we go up. But just keep encasing it in that glass like so. And bring it out a bit more maybe. And yeah. So let me cut away because this is going to be a little bit tedious and you're not going to be able to know what I'm on about until it's sort of done to a better standard. So let's see what we get. And here we are. It's turned out really good. I'm really happy with it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. It's missing a little bit of detail, but that will come together when we terraform the area. Let's go these steps. And these copper blocks, listen, if you can hear that, they just make such a nice noise when you walk up and down them. Ah, it's just really nice. So yeah, so we fitted some lanterns on the way up. That's all we've done to the stairs. Added a bit of detail at the bottom here. Added some tuff around the edge to sort of smoothing it out into the cobble, into the stone. But this area will all get terraformed. I don't know how yet, but maybe this is the sort of theme that we'll go for. Because it's looking really nice. So yep, going up the stairs. I swapped out the granite that I started building with right at the bottom here with that's some of the copper gravel or copper ore blocks, or I'm not sure what you call it, but it's got quite a nice texture. It looks a bit more jewelly as well. So we get to sort of this platform and we've got an entrance into the heart of the mountain itself. And it's nothing spectacular inside. It's not supposed to be. I've added some sort of different layer of glass. But yeah, I'm really, really excited. So the purpose of the heart of the mountain is, well, what is the heart of a channel? It is the subscribers. And this is what I was saying for you guys. What I'm going to do is plonk down a pedestal there. And inside this book, we have got our first subs. And where it seems like someone's used their real name, I've just put down their initials just to keep them private. Some people have got their profiles completely private. So I'm sorry about that, but yeah, let me know in the comments if that's one of you guys, and I won't sign this quite yet, so that if one of you guys comment and I believe you and I can be bothered, then I'll add you to the book. But yeah, that's it. It's the Heart of the Mountain first subs. There you go. There's your names. So there's one other thing to do quickly. I still want to get to that Ender Dragon, so I'm trying to sort of speed things along here. Is we're going to go upstairs. So the reason why I picked this floor, that location, is because you should be able to see it, and I haven't been up here yet. Oh, friend! He's good, and he wants to play. Okay. So I haven't been up here to view it yet, so this would be the first time for me. And yeah, look, you can see it from this floor as well, so that's really nice. Let's get some different angles of it. Just poking up there. That's really nice. So it's like a 2-floor build. And let's see as we approach it. Again, this will all get terraformed some point. And that looks really nice. This copper should all weather down to be that sort of nice sort of turquoise teal sort of color. And yeah, so I used a gradient with the blocks. I'm not sure if I explained that to you. So at the bottom we got copper, then we got some granite, then we've got some concrete powder into that red coral, and finally into the crimson fungus block. I don't know what to call it. Neverwart block, something like that. Now the coral reef is really difficult, so I don't know if you guys know this, but there are water source blocks touching on the inside of that, because if the coral doesn't have a water source touching it, then it dies. So there's water all in that area there, but it's turned out really well. I'm really happy with that. And yeah, hopefully you guys like that too. Now there's one thing left to do, and that is to go fight the Ender Dragon. I think I've got everything we need. I've got my Eyes of Ender. In fact, let's take some blaze powder just in case I get unlucky and they break on the way. Some blaze rods. Let's just take 2. I've got the golden apples that I found in chests. That might help out. I've got my baked potato. I put some of my tools away. I've got my pickaxe, my sword, and my bow with some arrows. I've got some obsidian and some flint and steel to make an ender portal there. My bed, some buckets of water, cobblestone, torches, boat. That should be good. Right, let's do the first throw. I'm going to guess since spawn's over there, it's going to be over this way somewhere. Yep, exactly in the direction I thought it'd be. So I don't know where these strongholds spawn, but I think there's like a certain rule set that they spawn something like at least 500 blocks away from the spawn, so that's why I guessed it was out this way. Okay, I think we're getting close. I overshot it, so I'm actually heading back towards base. Had one ender pearl break. Oh, we are getting very close. Where are you? There you are. So I'm not sure on the spawning rules anymore. Where the strongholds appear, do they appear deeper at the different Y levels? So we are really close now. So all I'm doing for people that don't know is you use these Eyes of Ender to you throw them, and there we are. You throw them, and they shoot off in the direction of where the portal is to the end. So, and they have a small chance of breaking. So I think that's pretty much directly down. Where's our eye? I would like that eye back. There we go. So yeah, pretty much down. So we've got good stuff that allows us to breathe underwater. So let's dig through the gravel a bit. Okay, a little while later and we are there. We have made it into the stronghold. So let's try and find the portal room. So we're pretty deep here, to be fair. That's minus 23. So definitely the deepest stronghold I've ever been in. Let's just light it up as we go. And I should have brought a shield. I feel like mobs are more geared up than usual. We came from that way. So some people know exactly where to go in the strongholds. I think the way that the strongholds generate sort of gives you clues of which way to go. Oh, nice, a library. So let's see what's in. Quick charge, impaling for power 3. Yeah, I'll take that. It's a pretty good book. And there should be another one upstairs. Where is it? Up here? Yeah. Respiration 3. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's leave that like that. We can come back. We can come back when we have a bit more time. I think I'm yeah, okay. So let's oh no, okay. Let's just light this up. Oh, the silverfish. I mean, they're really not a threat, but they are annoying. Okay, so let me show you. So I actually got a little bit lucky in the end with this because I knocked through. I knew I was close when I came down the hole just here. I just came in through this hole here. And I started digging down. But I thought, no, so I dug that way. Because I explored all this fortress, this stronghold, and I couldn't find it. So then I just knocked through here, and there was this room here. Now the only way to get in through this room is through this door here, which needs to be blocked off. So I think the stronghold just generated in a really weird way. I'm just going to destroy this because I'm sick of these already. Gonna set up an ender portal quickly. Oh, come on. Okay, that's good. Get them on my bar. Let's set my spawn point. Pop through to see where this pops out. Okay, that is absolutely terrible. This is why I brought some blocks with me. Right. Let's see how lucky or unlucky we got on the portal frame. Oh my goodness. You literally can't get a worse portal frame. I am so glad that I brought spares with me. All 12. That is the worst you can get. So there's a random amount of eyes of enders that spawn inside these portal frames. And I've never seen one that's missing all 12. This last one, so just right clicking these eyes of ender on the portal opens up the portal to the end. And let's go for this. Alright, if I die, I'm not too bothered about losing any of this stuff. Make a little bit of space. Let's get some blocks on the hotbar. We got our bow, we got our food, we got our apples. Right. Okay. Okay. So is it up this way? Okay. Let's be sneaky. Oh my goodness. The one thing I wish is I wish I had feather falling on my boots. I'm not the best shot with bows, but let's give this a go. Take all these out. I feel like they need to make this fight more challenging. He can kill you, don't get me wrong, but it normally involves knocking you off, which is why I should have some ender pearls on my hotbar. So the reason why I'm putting water down is if I get knocked by the dragon as he swoops in, or I get exploded up, I've got somewhere to fall to break my landing. Okay. Okay. And that might be it. Here we go. This is what I mean. This is ridiculous. That is the only thing that can kill you, and it is... If it does kill you, it just feels like a cheat. So he's aggroed a bunch of the Endermen as well. Good going. Now you're only friends, and you've just gone and made them mad. Okay. There we go. Oh, that is equally as boring as it is deadly. The noise is so loud. Let's get all the experience. This is such a good amount of experience. 67 levels, right? And let's get the dragon eggs. So there we go, and there we go. Nice. Nice. So I think with that, we're going to leave it there, I think. Watch the end credits, of course. No one does. And we're back just here, so we've got to make the journey home and that, but I think we're going to leave it there for today. We have, well, I'm really happy with this episode. We've got the end dragon, so we can do some end raiding, get some shulker shells, make some shulker boxes, get some free gear, elytra. You know, we're really progressing. On top of that, we've done the heart of the mountain, and that build really turned out really well. So super happy with that. But until next time, see you later.